Let's go to Aaron Katersky, who was following the Freddie Gray story in Baltimore. Good morning, Aaron Katersky.
Oh, good morning. This is going to the jury now, and they have a lot to weigh. Prosecutors say it would have taken just 2 clicks for Officer William Porter to save Freddie Gray's life. And they demonstrated 1 click to buckle the man into a seatbelt, and the other to click his police radio to call for an ambulance after Gray said he needed a medic. The defense said the officer's actions were more than enough and that Gray's death had nothing to do with those actions. And now the city is appealing for calm, whatever the verdict is.
So we understand this. He gets into the van. They don't secure him with a seatbelt, and the rough ride creates the spinal cord injury?
That's part of it, and he faces charges. Porter faces charges of involuntary manslaughter, maximum 10-year sentence on that, assault in the second degree, misconduct in office, and reckless endangerment charges. And the jury has to decide if it was Porter's failure to put Gray in a seatbelt or get him help, whether that constitutes a criminal act.
One of the interesting things that came out in this story was that this officer knew Freddie Gray.
Right, and the defense kind of used that. There's and the officer's defense said that this was not a that kind of thing, where he intentionally tried to kill him.
Right. What about the other officers? Weren't there other officers involved with this?
And they're going on trial next. So these cases are all 6 of them are going to be separate trials, and they'll spill into the new year.
And so, are they all charged with the same thing?
No, this is about the worst of it, and then there are others who are charged with with various offenses. But the city is going to have to go through this 6 different times now, where evidence will be presented, that the whole case will be relived, and then there will be that moment of the city on edge, waiting for a verdict.
Yeah.
If they testify against each other, they've got to be worried about implicating themselves, right?
Well, sure, and that's why that's not really part of the plan necessarily. The Porter himself is facing charges of manslaughter and assault and all that, and the trial only lasted 2 weeks, so these are going to go off in rather rapid succession.
Was there some allegation that the injuries that were sustained by Freddie Gray, that they couldn't have been caused by a rough car ride to the police station?
Yeah, the defense says this is all conjecture. Then there's no evidence that Officer Porter or his actions or inaction caused Gray's death. And Porter said during the trial that Gray showed no signs of pain or distress before he arrived at the police station, critically hurt. And prosecutors said that's just a lie. Freddie Gray went into the van healthy and came out dead, is what prosecutors reminded the jury. And the transport van became what prosecutors called his casket on wheels.
Yeah, strange times we live in. Very different than some of these videos and some of these other things we're seeing where this happened inside a police van. Aaron Katersky, thanks for checking in. Have a good day.
Thanks, McGrath.
724, Big 550, KTRS. How'd you like to be the going 6 times Baltimore has to go through this?
I can't imagine that city 6 times going through this.
Wow. 724, we'll check numbers in a moment.